Tyler here again, and I'm here for the Summer Brain Gain Science Experiment for Tuesday. And today we've got something a little interesting that maybe some of you all might know, or maybe some of you don't, and that's the water cycle. And this is a nifty little trick or experiment, whatever you want to call it, that's going to be in a little plastic baggie that's super inexpensive. You could do at home with practically anything. Any size bag, whatever you want, any color of water. But the water cycle, as some of you know, but just to go over it, it's going to start out with some kind of surface runoff, and then it's going to heat up from the sun, and it's going to evaporate into the sky and get formed into those clouds. And when you see those clouds turn this dark gray, that's when they get too heavy with rain and they fall down, and that's called what? Precipitation, that's right. And then the cycle just continues over and over. So today, we got the sandwich bag, and I've made an artful little design on it, and I've given some water, a little bit of blue food coloring. That's really about all you need. I mean, you can make it a giant bag if you want to, but you're gonna need at least a little bit of tape. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it to a sunny window or sunny door, whatever your mom or dad allowed you to use, and you're gonna tape it up with two nice pieces of tape. And then we're going to be actual scientists, and we're going to watch the water cycle take place in our little bag. So let us know how it goes for you. We'll see you next time. Hey guys, it's Tyler here, and today I have a little experiment for you for the Science Summer Brain Gain for Monday. Okay, so today we have a pretty cool little experiment that's really easy and really inexpensive as long as you have these in your house, which you should, maybe not, but still inexpensive. And it's called the Magic Milk Color Explosion Experiment. And before we get into the science of it, we'll go ahead and do the experiment, and then I'll explain why it happened. And if it doesn't work, well, then maybe that's for you to find out why it didn't work and see if you can make it a success. So first, we need a milk. It could be any percentage, doesn't matter. You really need a Q-tip, but anything you can dip the end on that's somewhat relatively thin. Your food coloring, and you need an antibacterial soap. Like, it can be any kind, it just needs to be antibacterial hand soap. So first, you want to get a plate or a saucer and pour just enough to cover the bottom. Just enough to cover the bottom. Okay. Now that we've done that, we're going to take the food coloring. Let me move the milk out of the way here. And you want to put them somewhat close, but not too close so they don't mix yet. Kind of get them all in a little circle here. And you can do more than one squirt of each, it doesn't matter. And then once you do that, you're going to take your antibacterial soap and you're going to put it right on the end of your Q-tip or whatever utensil you actually have on hand. Okay, now that we got a little bit on there, even though I made a little bit of a mess, we're going to stick it in the middle and see what happens. Now you can see that there's a reaction actually happening here with the milk and the colors. You kind of want to leave it there because it's just going to continue to explode and spread out. But I mean, if you want to, you can kind of move it, create a swirl. But for the most part, you saw it as soon as I put the antibacterial soap on the end of the utensil inside the milk, it caused the colors to explode and spread out. You can use any kind of milk. The higher the fat, the slower that it's going to spread. This is 1% regular school milk, so that's why it exploded, the colors did. But basically, there's surface tension on the milk, and the soap is a surface material that will cause the molecules inside the milk that when they're already sticking together will cause them to separate and release their density. and that's what causes the colors to explode. And there you go. See you guys later.